Hey, collective. Okay, guys, getting ready to do your reading this evening. This will be a general collective reading. What is today? I think it's the 7th. It is the 7th. Okay, it's the evening for me, anyway, of the 7th. It is general, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Sorry, I'm trying to shuffle these I don't know why these cards are being so stiff tonight. They're so maybe stubborn. Maybe somebody is being stubborn tonight. All right, we have winner. Oh, the sacredness of pausing. Okay. What else, Spirit? Let's get some original messages for you guys, some preliminary ones, and then we'll move forward. Vampire. It's funny because this card actually says emotional intelligence. How interesting. Maybe somebody is taking a pause here to really kind of get in touch with themselves emotionally. Maybe it's after they've been kind of drained by something, or maybe they've been feeling drained. Oh yeah, look. The light after the darkness. How beautiful. Maybe somebody has been feeling drained by a situation here. They're taking a bit of a pause here. That could feel really good, actually. That could feel like a relief here. Maybe somebody is starting to see the light, or maybe this is just spirit telling you, you're in this period, this sacred, period of pausing is what it says in the winter months here, because you are moving into a phase of being in the light after the darkness. Yeah, we're all things pause. Look at this. Wow. We definitely have a story unfolding here. Where all things pause and begin again. Somebody may be going through a bit of a rebirth, okay? Or maybe like a renewal in a sense, like you've been through a lot and now you're having to kind of rejuvenate after a pause. Could be very barren, because obviously winter can be that way, right? It can be very cold. It can feel very barren in a sense, but it's also just that time to just really chill, stay inside. A lot of times activities will cease, or are extracurriculars anyway, because we don't want to go out in it, right? Yeah. And so then I have control here, which I immediately thought was releasing control. And then it says wise seeing, wise action. Okay, so somebody is definitely getting ready for another phase of their life. This is certainly good news. You could have been through a period here that's been pretty dark for you. Very dark. The name of this card here is actually the underworld here. Okay, there could have been a lot of darkness. You could have been dealing with a lot of shadow stuff, a lot of shadow energy. Maybe you were dealing with someone who is in their shadow. If this is you, this could also be someone who is around you. I didn't set an intention for this reading. As you know, I like to let it just unfold. Somebody here is working, I feel, on their emotional intelligence. Maybe this is a person that hasn't been so tapped in with their emotions before, or maybe this is a person here who's also, I don't know why I'm hearing boundaries. Maybe someone's also working on boundaries. That's not in the cards. That's definitely what I'm hearing here. But it comes after a time of being very drained. And sometimes when we're so drained, we don't have a lot to give, okay, in terms of emotions, or we can come across a bit crass, right, because we don't have the energy. And so I think somebody here is really, I feel like somebody here is really working on that right now. Okay, that is something that's definitely happening through the pause. That's something that's happening here through some very clear shadow work, I feel. Somebody could have felt like they were dealing with the underworld, right? They could have been, or felt like they were dealing with the darker side of things. Maybe a lot of shadow stuff again. But it says the light after the darkness. So the dawn is coming. All right. There's definitely somebody here could have been trying to control you. And maybe you saw that it says wise seeing, wise action. Okay. Maybe you took action to get away from some kind of control. Maybe a person, could have been around a job situation, obviously, family, anything. This could also be you trying to release some kind of control as well, almost like a surrender state. That is part of you being able to see clearly. That is part of wise action, right? Yeah, kind of a surrender period. Maybe you know that that is necessary. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. I'm going to pull Let's pull from here. All right, Spirit, what else for the collective, please? Alchemy. Yeah, so somebody is definitely moving into a time of alchemizing things. It looks like you could be spending a lot of time. This is somebody at home, actually. Let me get a couple more cards here. Patience. Okay. Oh, wow. You flipped out. Oh, letting go. Okay. That's funny because I talked about surrendering control, and then I see letting go. Somebody's going through some kind of change. Whatever you've been through, or whoever I'm talking to here, whoever this is for, has been a very dark period here. They may have been hanging on to it again for quite a bit here. You know, these winter months, again, the sacredness of pausing, it really gives you an opportunity to really work through things and also really think things through, right? Really get in tune. Listen a little bit more. There's not the hysteria even going on outside just simply because, you know, it's winter. Somebody here is definitely trying to alchemize. Somebody's trying to change their life here, very actively change their life is what I feel here. I see in this home card, this person is definitely looking. It looks like they're looking. Let me see what they're looking at. It looks like a phone. Maybe they're holding something else. Oh, they're definitely holding something else, it looks like. They're holding something that reminds them of home. So somebody may be looking back on a memory, holding something that perhaps was given to them, or something that reminds them of a softer time, an easier time, something that makes them feel good. It reminds them of when they really felt good, felt better. Maybe something that made them happier. And then we have patience here and letting go. I just noticed on the bottom actually says self-love here. Okay, so somebody you could have been quite patient, okay? Somebody could have definitely been quite patient with this situation here, maybe even quite patient with yourself as you kind of go through this transition, as you start to get into alignment again. You notice home is falling on vampire, which tells me that you've been through a very draining situation. And now you're trying to really remember things that bring you joy, bring you happiness, take you back to a calmer period. You've had a lot of patience with, it could be this healing that you've been going through, this letting go process that you've been going through as well. You know, it probably did not feel very good, is my guess here, because it does say the light after the darkness. So there was a lot of darkness associated with it. But it looks like now your focus here is letting go, releasing something, situating yourself in a place of self-love, a place of growth. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is quite nice, actually. I know I did a reading last time about someone getting liberated. They were physically leaving something. This could be someone also. You don't have to be leaving to go anywhere, but I do think that you were letting go of something or someone. Could just be the old you, okay? Could be a lot of pain, any resentment, a person perhaps that created that as well, or situations that have created that so that you can move forward. What else here for the collective? Okay. Home, and then we have family again. This could be around a family situation. I want to say that came out in one of my readings last night too, one of the collectives. Could definitely be around some kind of family situation that you've been involved in. Yeah, look at that. Maybe you're moving towards your family. Maybe you're letting go of something so that you can get closer to your family as well. Or maybe you're letting go of this family situation and things are really starting to move very fast for you, or will begin to move very fast for you as a result of, yeah, look at this. It's happening fast. Whatever you're coming to in your conscious, now whatever's being brought up, you're taking action very fast on this, okay? This is a 10 of swords. Obviously, that is a complete death, as you can see. Swords all in this person's face in this particular card. All right, face, body, hands even. Yeah, this is definitely an ending, and I think you're taking kind of rapid steps to make this, okay? I think you've been working through a lot of stuff. Maybe you had to kind of let go first subconsciously, okay? Before you could get to the point where you actually physically let go of something. There's something is definitely transforming here. This could also be the act of surrendering, okay? Loving yourself and really surrendering, as I saw right here with the control, letting go of the control. All right, maybe it has to do with the family as well, so that things can move forward. If you had, okay, let's use this example, say that you had resentment or stuff like that within your family. This could also be you, without having any more cards in front of me, of course, but this could also be you letting go of that stuff so that things can move forward, so that things can actually transform within a family unit. Maybe relationships within the family can transform here. Okay. Four of Coins. Yeah. I think that, no, I think you're letting go, letting go. I don't know what this is about, but you're definitely letting go. All right. Maybe you're letting go too of the ideal or just the stronghold maybe that you had about having a family or something like that. Maybe this is spirit saying, work through your own stuff and just release, just surrender, and I'll give you what you want, you know? Something is definitely happening fast here, some kind of transition, some kind of transformation here after a time of really perhaps holding on way too tight here in this Four of Coins. The thing is, you may be feeling, somebody's definitely standing their ground, but I feel like somebody here is feeling pretty guarded as well. Maybe someone feels like they need to be guarded. Yeah, look, we have someone escaping. Also came up in last night's read. I don't know if somebody here is moving towards some kind of success, perhaps. You know, maybe somebody here with the Six of Wands is perhaps moving towards some kind of success. I think that is the goal. Something had to end so that they can move forward. They've been in this really stuck energy here with this Four of Coins, okay? Really holding back. Holding back a lot of who they are is what I feel. That's what it is. Holding back a lot of who they are. Because if you look at the Six of Wands is somebody who gets a lot of accolades. That, you know, people can sometimes put them on a pedestal. They get a lot of attention, all right? They are successful generally. It's also a card about reaching some level of success. Perhaps something here was holding you back, okay, from being who you truly are and from really shining or stepping into your full power over here. Yeah, somebody here is definitely walking away. And this is you know, with the Seven, this could be somebody who's sneaking away. All right. Maybe somebody's using, like, you know, being deceitful to others in terms of, or should I say strategic, and really getting away here. Somebody's definitely trying to get away from a situation here. And they're being very careful, I feel, about their moves. All right, what else, Spirit? Oh, wow. How interesting. I know some of these cards came out in one of the readings last night, too, and there was somebody leaving another situation. Judgment. Oh, Six of Cups. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. Two of Cups. And what do we have on the bottom? So we have Two of Wands on the bottom as well. Okay, so some situation that has definitely kept somebody very stuck here. Okay, that could have been that pause as well, but somebody literally felt stuck in this situation. Okay, this is a person that definitely feels bound into a situation here. I think so. Okay, I can read this two ways, to be honest with you. This could be you being very patient with someone, waiting, 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 and finally you feel like you need to release this person. Honestly, that's what it could be. Absolutely. Maybe you're choosing self love as opposed to being with another individual or to waiting on someone. Yeah, this card, where's the card about? The owl here. Wise seeing, wise action. Maybe you've just waited, or maybe you kind of see things a bit differently now after you've taken a pause. This could have been something very draining to you as well. This person could be someone that has been stuck perhaps for a long time or felt stuck for a long time. And to be honest with you, it looks like a person that has been suffering their own kind of judgment over here. And honestly, they could very well still be in judgment, okay? Because it looks like you're trying to move forward. Remember what I said earlier about this could just strictly be about you, this being what you wanted, like hanging on to the idea of having a family. Maybe you're finally letting go of that and allowing yourself to really transform and really to step into your power here with the Six of Wands here, and you're just moving out gracefully. I saw this card last night, and I don't know, I was kind of taken with it, just the way she's looking on here. I'm going to show it to you again, but she's so not bothered in this card. I mean, it just blows me away. So it's just like I'm just moving away gracefully, whatever. I've waited. I got it now. I have the wisdom now that I needed. I have the clarity now that I needed, and I'm going to move forward. Yeah, your person could have been stuck though because they've been going through some kind of judgment. Okay, your person could have been going through some pretty heavy karma over something here. Definitely due to something that they did to somebody, probably a soulmate connection here in the past. I feel like this person may be someone here who thinks about the past. It could have been to a Queen of Wands. Definitely does not have to be. Your person could be a Queen of Wands as well. It's funny, I just noticed that her knuckles say burn. Look at that, and maybe that's what they did. Maybe they burned off, okay? Which means they just kind of walk away, left the situation the way it was. Maybe you felt burned by this situation, or somebody felt burned by this situation as well. It looks to me like this could have been a situation that had a lot of love. Remember what I talked about before? A lot of love, a lot of sweetness. Remember that home card? Things were just easier, right? Things were very happy. Look at all this sharing and caring and devotion in this card. It's beautiful. You could have actually known this person for a long time as well. I just really think that somebody here has been forced to kind of deal with some of their own karma here with a judgment card, facing their own judgment here. That this definitely could have been, I don't know who's in the Queen of Wands or King of Swords. I'm going to read them, and you guys can decide where you're at. I do think that the two were involved. Obviously, you have someone here that was very dynamic and probably like to have fun here. Someone who didn't mind taking the lead. Okay, someone who inspires others. It's a Queen of Wands, so I mean, they're probably the hype person too, right? So the person, the cheerleader, the one that tries to lift people up. And then you had the King of Swords as well in this particular situation, okay? This is the person that was pretty detached emotionally, or at least came across that way. Somebody that's very head over heart, somebody not showing a lot of emotions. Just very precise. I want to say direct. It's funny because even when I started to say that, I started thinking about somebody who kind of talks at you. I don't know why, or if that was the situation. It's like they're not getting what I'm saying. They're just kind of talking at me. A Queen of Wands would definitely not like that energy, I'm going to tell you. I mean, we don't mind the directness, but don't talk at us. So, and I kind of feel like that's what was going on with this person here. Very kind of short, you know, to the point. And that's not really how you have a relationship. And I'm wondering if that is kind of the way things happen when this person felt burnt. If they kind of cut it off that way. Or if they were just very kind of short and dry about the situation. It was definitely over a love situation. It was definitely over love. All right, let's see what else. What else, Spirit? Show me what is going on within the collective then. Somebody's walking away from this situation is what I feel. Yeah, because it's been in limbo for so long. That's why. The Hangman definitely tells me this. Yeah. Boy, I'm telling you. You can't write. I mean, you can't make it up. We see the Death card right there. Something's ending. Okay, something is absolutely ending here. Something that has been in limbo for a long time. I think somebody held on to it. They feel like they were as patient as they could possibly be. Now they have, after going through a pause, they've gotten some real serious clarity here. Okay, they've worked their way through their shadow side here, through the darkest period possibly of their life. All right, and now they're coming out on the other side. It says where all things pause and begin again. Okay, and that happens to fall under the letting go card. They're beginning again in a positive direction because you have chosen to let go here. Wise seeing, wise action. You know that you have to let go of something and walk forward. Maybe you were trying to control this. You know, maybe you were trying to have some control over this situation, or, you know, I don't know, wait it out or do things to have a person come to you, or even just, it doesn't even have to be physically, just energetically in a sense, right? I think about them long enough, they'll come back, or if I do this, they'll see it and come back, something like that. But you've let go of all that right now. I mean, you really are in it. I love this self-love too, because it's such a vibrant, beautiful card. And she does look liberated, right? She definitely looks liberated. This is a person that's really focusing on themselves. They're focusing on their happiness, okay? Their joy, their freedom, their self-love. Yeah, so somebody here is definitely ending a situation after waiting a very long time, after being kept in some suspended mode here for a long time here. Yeah. This could be an emperor doing this, or you could have been dealing with an emperor. This could also just be you taking your power back. Look at this. Yes, yes, yes. Taking your power back. Deciding that this is your, you know, this is my kingdom. I'm going to rule it, okay? So you're taking charge of the situation. It looks like you are definitely gathering your strength here. You've gathered a lot of self-confidence here as well to make the changes that are necessary. Look at this, yeah. Look at all these options you have here with the Seven of Cups. You're considering your other options. Now, that may have been something when you were sitting here suspended in the air, that may have been something you were not doing. You probably had hope that something would recover, that something would come back to you. And now you're more so in the state of, listen, I'm going to love myself. I don't need somebody else to come in and complete me, okay? Or even make me happy. I need to learn to love myself and make myself happy. I got to let go of that control. I have to let go of that notion so that I can move forward regardless of what happens here. I need to start considering my other options. That doesn't necessarily even mean in love, honestly. It just could be, I need to start doing other things, okay? I need to spend my time wisely here. I only have so much of it, right? All right, Spirit, what else? Yeah, because you're the wounded warrior here, all right? You've been in battle. I think you feel like you've been through enough, but you're so resilient. You still have some fight in you. So you definitely want to make sure that you're using that, right? Yeah, look at this. And because of that, look what's happening here. The wheel is turning in your favor. It's taking you in a new direction here, one that's going to be happier, one that where you're not waiting. You can't make that. Good grief. I do love the cards. It's amazing to me that I channeled for like so long and never touched a card until a couple years ago, because now when I see the cards come out, I am absolutely baffled how they go with what we're saying here, right? I don't know why, but it just blows me away. I don't know. Anyway, Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the Chariot card. So you know that although you've been embattled here, you still have a lot of life left. You have a lot of strength left. You have a lot of resilience left to push forward and to get what you want. And because of that, and because you are sitting in a place of self-love, because you are finally letting go of a situation that was stuck in hangman mode for God knows how long, the wheel is going to turn in your favor and move in a whole different direction here. You could be moving. All right, this is a card of moving. This is a card of traveling. Yeah, moving on for sure, okay? This is a card of moving forward, most definitely. And at a very fast pace here. Yeah, because you're having a passionate new start. It could be a creative start. It could be around business. It could be around something that you love to do as well. It could be in business, a business of your own, but also in your workplace as well. This could be with another person as well. It could be any of that. Yeah, look, you're leaving this behind, all right? This broken heart that was there before, you're having to leave that behind. You're moving forward for a passionate new start here. Yeah, look, the 6. You can't make it. You might be moving. I definitely saw him move last night. I do remember that. Yeah, look, Queen of Swords right here on the bottom as well. You're definitely moving out of calmer, or moving out of these murky waters here, these rough waters, into something much calmer. Okay, you're leaving this broken heart behind for a passionate new start here. You could be physically moving. We have the Chariot and we have the 6 of Swords. Both cards to me that can indicate moving. All right. Whatever you're doing, it looks like you're doing it with a very clear mind. All right. You're not being too emotional about it. You're thinking things through. You're being very logical here, very discerning. You're not going to be dealing with any BS. You're going to have, definitely you're going to have very, very good boundaries when it comes to whatever this is. This may just be a new you. When I see the Queen of Swords, I always think of someone who's not, you do not suffer fools, okay? If something happened to you before, it's like shame on you, you know, but, you know, fool me twice. What do they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. You know, shame on me. You're not going to be fooled twice. That's not going to happen. You're on your game right here. Absolutely. So this is somebody that absolutely is moving out of a period of stagnation. But I'm talking about a period of stagnation that you would still be in from someone who hurt you. And maybe you expected that person to actually come back to you or to make amends. But you're just tired of waiting on that. And again, the thing that I love is this self-love over here. It's the self-love that you've had that's made you understand that you don't need that. You don't necessarily need somebody to come back and apologize to you or to tell you everything is okay, right? You're your own person, and loving yourself makes you full enough. You know that you don't need that from another person in order to move forward. Somebody is moving forward. All right, let's get some of these cards here. I think this is all about you, whoever this is for. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the collective, please? Bouquet. Okay, bouquet is about joy. It's about beauty, happiness. This is a gift, okay? You'll be getting a gift from the divine here just because you're finally willing to make a move. I could be dealing with that. By the way, I'm going to call these cards. I don't have time to call the rest. I will do these up here because they have them right on them, but that's a Virgo. Yeah. You could have someone with you or someone who you are leaning on at this time as well. Somebody who you actually trust, a trusted friend, a support system. You could also have a pet here. All right. You could have a dog that's actually going with you. But I feel like you're going to have people around you that are much more dependable, people that you can actually trust to be in your life, people who actually support you here. Look at that. Lilies, how beautiful. Lilies is all about wisdom. It's about maturing. Somebody here is definitely matured, okay? They gained more wisdom in a sense, all right? They're following more of their process here because they understand more. They got something, and honestly, it may have been from working through all of this. We said there was a real heavy emphasis on shadow, kind of shadow energy, shadow self here. Working through some of that has given somebody or taken somebody to a place of self-love. They understand it more, okay? Anytime we're yearning so hard, I'm just going to say it. I know a lot of y'all won't like it, but it is true. For something outside of us, there's usually something deficient inside of us. I'm sorry, that's the truth. All right, everything starts within us. All right, it doesn't mean you can't love someone, it doesn't mean that you can't want someone, but that should never take over our lives. So we have a Capricorn here as well. Okay, we have a garden here. So somebody here could be doing a lot of networking as well. You could feel like you're networking. This could also be where you're finding new support groups here, possibly even a new companion in a sense here. Definitely a lot of happiness here. You may notice that your life will start to really blossom a lot more here. You could also go away to some kind of retreat as well. You may find yourself even playing the field if you so choose, maybe doing the dating game for a little bit. I have Libra on the board. Okay. There could be a male that is questioning you, or this could be an outside male, maybe that you befriend in some way, or someone who is, they could be questioning others about you as well. They can be involved in some way. Definitely some kind of masculine energy that's involved. It could definitely be a male friend, it could be a relative, but there is some male influence here. I also have the card of Aries. Yeah, look at this. You can't make it up. Look, then we have the side. This is, I'm telling you, this is after some kind of sudden removal. This is after you have made a decision and boom, you're just moving forward. I have another card of Libra here, heavy on the Libra, okay? This is you clearing space so that you can move forward here. It could have been very abrupt. It could have shocked some people as well. This male may be the person that is shocked because you did that, because you are actually moving forward, because your life is becoming more vibrant here. Yeah, you're stepping into your power here. I mean, we have a person that's very strong, very powerful. This is a boss energy, a person that's very stable and a leader here, okay? Could be dealing with a Taurus as well. You're going somewhere. I'm telling you, you got too many cards here of traveling. You could be traveling or you could be moving somewhere. This is definitely a card of relocation. It's a card of travel, but it is definitely a card of change as well, okay? Movement forward. You got another Aries here in this card as well. Okay, you could be an Aries, you could be dealing with an Aries here, but the bottom line is you're changing something. You're moving away or to relocate here. You're traveling somewhere long distance. You are making some kind of change in your life that I feel like is necessary. After waiting on something, I feel like for a long time here. Look at that. Now we have a woman here. This could be a Taurus as well. This could also be some kind of feminine energy. It's definitely not you. It's some kind of feminine energy that may be trying to influence you. Maybe they will become an influence for you. Okay, this could be a female friend or a relative. Again, going back to the dog, these could be the companions that are going to be around you. Maybe you find new people that you really trust, that you want to be around. Maybe you're already around these people in some way. So someone who could definitely be influencing you in some way, or some kind of influence for you in some way. They could also be business partners. I mean, that would be a bit of an influence too, right? Or influence in your business. Someone around you. I feel like it's trusted though. Yeah, something about you is very different here. Very unique here. And I think somebody here has definitely got clarity on that. I think you understand who you are. I think you're figuring out who you are, especially as you stand in this place of self-love, right? This is the card here of Aquarius, but you just, I think you're standing in your individuality. All right. Very different, very unique. You have a lot of clarity on that. You have a lot of clarity on the fact that you don't need to or deserve to be put on the sidelines. You don't need to or deserve to be put in some kind of competition with others. Why would you? Look at you. Okay. You're unique. You're different. You're not trying to be like everybody else. You know that you stand on your own. I think you're going to be attracting people due to that too. So whatever this new wisdom is, this new energy that you're sitting in, I think you're going to end up being a lot happier here. Definitely a lot of growth here, a lot of wisdom that has been attained here. But you're also marching forward, it looks like, with much better boundaries as well. You're not going to let someone continue to get away with the same stuff. I don't think you would let anyone get away with that stuff. You have definitely learned your lessons and your value. Yeah, new beginning. We have the child here. We have a brand new beginning here. All right. Maybe you're going towards something with childlike enthusiasm here. Trying to figure some things out. But, you know, being able to experience a lot of new things. Let's use these. I don't even know. I don't think I even want to look at love because for me, this is all about, this reading is not about, it's about self-love. It's about letting go of something that you could have held on to for way too long, you know. This says, okay, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Look at that. And we did have the male and the female, and I kept saying they would be some kind of influence on you. So that's good to know. If you are in need of something like that, if you're looking for answers, something along those lines, I mean, don't be afraid to hook up with people who are who think the way you do, or people that yeah, that are kind of with the same energy that you are, if that makes sense. Okay, I don't know, why did I say that? I don't know why I said that. Maybe you've been, are you usually around people who you don't feel like are on your level in some way, or maybe this is a resonance thing. You don't feel like you resonate with the ones that are around you. I feel like you have to do that, or you need to do that. Somebody here could be a fair woman. Dylan's a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Horseshoe, it says that good luck is coming your way. Something about the relationships that you're forming. I don't know what that, yeah, I think that's more like friendships or people around you. I think those are going to be instrumental in some kind of change that's coming up for you as well. Or maybe after you change. Maybe this is, especially if you're leaving or relocating or something, maybe you're meeting new people as well. Something's happening in May. I have a bridge here. It says successfully overcoming a problem. There you go. New home, new attitude. I'm telling you, you can't make this up. Somebody's making a big change here. There's something here about a dark man. Dylan's a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So that could be somebody who might be involved in some of this. This could be a friend. This could be a new love interest as well. Okay, I'm going to close out. I think here was some angel messages. You're looking really strong. I think what this is saying here is that if you need a hand, and maybe this is a hand in terms of, you know, especially if you're on the ropes about, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm done with this. I want to make some big changes in my life, but how do I do it? It's saying don't be afraid to ask for a helping hand, okay? Other people will step up to assist you. Angel of communication, communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. That's interesting because I kept feeling like somebody either has new boundaries or stronger boundaries here. I said this person does not suffer fools, right? They're not going to be taking any shit, and that's exactly what that's saying. Tell it like it is. Angel of diet and nutrition, pay attention to what you eat and drink. You intuitively know what is good for you, okay? That might be good for your energy, certainly for your body, for your health in some way. Think about what you're eating. Angel of guidance, look at that. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. I'm telling you, somebody is getting it. Somebody is definitely letting go of a situation here. And it's going to bring you, it looks like a whole new life. It may be, honestly, it looks to me like it's coming with a whole change here. You're changing everything. You're changing yourself. You're probably changing some friends, letting some things go. You could very well be changing your location here. There's big changes ahead for you. And it says a renewed sense of direction and purpose. Okay, you're going to feel it. And I think you're just going to move on it. Don't be afraid to help or ask for help here. This card says May. That's a timeline. Doesn't have to be. But it could be. It says you're going to be successful in overcoming whatever this problem is that you've been dealing with, and you're going to have a new home and a new attitude. So beautiful reading for whoever this is for. I love to see people so strong. And obviously make very necessary changes in their life. So best of luck to you guys. Love and light. I'll see you soon. Bye.